Hey everybody, this is Shauna. Thank you so much for joining me at Live the Season Life, hopefully your new food and lifestyle favorite channel on YouTube. Now, I just came in from the garden. I was gardening most of the morning, and there are a few things that I do skincare wise to prepare myself for the garden and things that I do after I'm finished with the garden and, have showered and gotten myself pulled together. So if you are interested to hear what those tips are, just stay tuned. Okay. First things first, let's talk about before the garden. We all know, so I live in South Carolina. It is hot here. We are currently in May. It is hot. So there are some things that I need to do before I go out into the garden to make sure that my skin is protected. The first thing is this. You have to hydrate. Oh my gosh, I love this water bottle. It holds, I think 32 ounces if I'm not mistaken, and is dishwasher safe. This is a Yeti. And if you have not been turned on to Yeti, yes, they are expensive, but yes, they're worth every single penny. This ice that you hear in here from yesterday. Yeah, that's from yesterday. And that is how good this water bottle is. If you are not careful, dehydration will just like completely sneak up on you. So it's really important that you hydrate before, during, and after you go out into the garden. Furthermore, it's no secret that hydration is good for the skin. So keep your body nice, well hydrated, so that you can go out into the garden and have a good time. Now, the second thing that is so important, in my opinion, before I got into the garden is SPF. Friends, SPF. I have been using Black Girl sunscreen for years with an S, okay? I have both of these. Both of these are SPF 30. This is a moisturizing sunscreen lotion for face and body, SPF 30, infused with jojoba and avocado. It's water resistant up to 80 minutes. It is ultra sheer. There's no white residue. Yes, it's Black Girl sunscreen, but every girl can wear and use this sunscreen. It just kind of melts into the skin and gives you this beautiful glow. And I am just completely obsessed with it. I love the glow that it gives to the skin. I actually wear this every single day on my face, and I also use it on my body. And the reason I have this one right here is because this is basically the same thing, but in a spray formulation. I need this to spray my back, because I don't always have somebody handy to SPF my back. And if you're like me and you're wearing a tank top and you're out in the sun, as you're leaning over in the garden, the sun is leaning over on your back. So you want to make sure that your back is nice and well SPF'd as well. So that is why I love this Bye Bye Umbrella Black Girl sunscreen. Definitely use this to protect yourself. I'm going to link all these things below in the description box. So if you're curious and want to pick some of these things up, go right ahead. I implore you. On the subject of SPF, this, I'm going to say it's not my favorite, but I use it because it has SPF. So oftentimes we SPF everything, but we forget our lips. This is just a regular, normal chapstick, SPF 15. Now, the lip balm that I typically use is this guy. This I swear by. It's called Cortibalm. It actually has hydrocortisone in it, and I love it. My dermatologist recommended it, and it is my favorite. But even though I'm wearing this, I always put this on top because this gives me the SPF protection that this one does not. So, highly recommend SPF on your lips because we always forget those, and you can't forget your lips, okay? Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you that I use to protect my skin before I go out into the garden, this hat. I love this hat. Let me tell you why, okay? So this is obviously a sun hat. I got this on Amazon. It says hand wash, do not bleach, do not dry, do not iron. I don't know what this thing is made out of. The most important thing that this does for me is, one, it's a very wide brim. The sun hat I used to have actually stopped protection right about here on my face, which meant this part of my face got tan and got darker, which is not what I want. And then also you're exposing yourself. But most importantly, this brim protects my whole face. So that is important to me. Also, there's some protection on my shoulders as well. So that's why I love this hat. The reason also why I chose this hat is because, I'm just gonna say it, y'all, if you haven't noticed or not, I have a large head. I'm not talking about my hair. Independent of my hair, I have a large head. So hats usually don't fit me. This hat, as you can see, it fits. It fits well, it is comfortable, it's not squeezing my head, and it's giving me the protection that I need. One thing that I had to get used to in South Carolina is the fact that the sun will mess up your hair, okay? So this actually provides a lot of protection for all of my hair. Normally I have it pulled back into some sort of ponytail, but that is why I love this hat. The sun will completely damage and ruin your hair. If you live in a sunny climate, you understand, you know, like I do, it will completely ruin your hair. Now, this has a strap here that you can adjust. I don't need to adjust it because, like I said, I have a large head, so it's on the max for me. But if you have a smaller head and you need to adjust this and make it more snug, you absolutely can. I guess this will be the equivalent to the adjustable strap for a wig. Child, I ain't never wore a wig, so I don't really know. But I love this. I absolutely love it. And she also looks really cute with my sunglasses. So that's important to protect your eyes as well, okay? Now let's switch gears to what I do with my skin after I've finished gardening. Comment down below, what kind of things do you use to protect your skin from the sun when you're going out to garden? Once I get in from the garden, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm usually covered in dirt. I am a mess. I need a shower, and immediately, okay? So the number one thing that I have to use, I don't use a special kind of soap necessarily. I will say I don't have it with me right now, but I do use a nail brush. So even though I wear garden gloves all the time, I make sure to scrub underneath my fingernails with a nail brush to make sure that all the dirt and the grime and gook are out of my cuticles, out from underneath my nails, the whole bit. It's very important to make sure you clean your hands thoroughly because there's all kinds of bacteria hiding in the dirt and you don't want to carry that in your house and then get it into your body and then it's a mess, okay? So make sure you clean yourself really well. I like to use these. This is my chosen scrubber, okay? It is a lovely scrub texture here. It is not an African net sponge, but the reason I love it is because it has these two handles, one on the other side, which means I can get back here and get my back really easily. But then also I can fold it in half like this and use it on my body. And the reason that I like this is because it gives me a really good exfoliation to get any dirt and grime off of my body, because what I don't want is to carry the dirt in with me and carry it around with me for the rest of the day. I actually have 7 or 8 of these around the house. I cannot speak highly of these enough. I've been using them for at least 6 or 7 years. I bought these specifically because I wanted to make sure that I got my back nice and clean, but I realized over time that this is great for your whole body. So I love using this while I'm washing to make sure I get all the dirt and the grime off. Now, once I'm out of the shower, I'll usually notice at least one of two things. Either I can feel my muscles tired from having been in the garden, or I can feel the itch from mosquito bites and bug bites. And if I hadn't had a chance to protect my skin from the bugs before I go out, this is now the time to actually deal with the mosquito bites. So I actually have one right here. You may not be able to see it because it's kind of small at this point. I don't think that's a mosquito bite. I think it's a no-see-um. But nevertheless, it's going to start itching at some point. So let me show you what I do to help with the itch. So I have just a standard Band-Aid here, and I have this Benadryl extra strength itch stopping cream. Use this all the time. All I do is I'm going to take this Band-Aid, open it up, and I bet you're wondering, oh, well, it must be because you scratched it so hard that it's bleeding. No, it is not. It's not bleeding at all. All this is going to do, and the purpose of this is to stop the itch when it becomes unbearable. I'm going to take some of this Benadryl cream and just put a little tiny bit of it on the center pad of the Band-Aid, and then put that cream directly on my bug bite. So that way the cream is concentrated into that particular bug bite and not driving me crazy with the itch. Now, the other thing that I notice when I get out of the shower usually is that my body hurts, okay? My arms hurt, my shoulder hurts, my legs hurt. It's just all my muscles having done all that work with that heavy working and digging up rose bushes and all the things that I do outside in the garden. My body starts to hurt, and it's just basically, it's just soreness. It's just muscle soreness. That's all it is. I love to use this Tiger Balm. This is Tiger Balm Ultra Strength. I've been using this for years as well. What I love about this is that it's a more natural option from using kind of like your Bengay and biofreeze and things, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I just happen to love Tiger Balm. It works really well for me. It's just a nice little kind of salve, if you will, and you just kind of pull some out on your hand and then just rub it into whatever area that you have the muscle aches and things, and massage it in. And like I said, it just massage it in. There's no color to it. I find that when I'm wearing my Tiger Balm, people think I smell like cinnamon. I see how you would pick up cinnamon. I don't get cinnamon. It's kind of a menthol-y smell to it. It's actually camphor and menthol are the active ingredients in this stuff, but it's not a horrible smell. I don't mind it. The smell tends to dissipate, and it helps to soothe my muscles in the process as I'm finishing up all my gardening duty. Now that we've dealt with that, we absolutely have to moisturize. Moisturization is the most important thing, because after you've been out in the sun drying out your skin, you got to make sure to rehydrate it, right? I have 2 or 3 moisturizers plus sealants that I use. Yes, I seal my skin. That's what the glow is. I seal my skin. So the first lotion I have is amlactin. This is a very gentle exfoliating lotion. It's a lactic acid AHA. It's fragrance, dye, and paraben free. It's super lightweight. I like this because it does have the exfoliating properties, so all those dead skin cells over time will slough away using this. I don't use it every day, but I will use it right after coming out of the garden because I want to make sure to kind of get all the skin just exfoliated and nice and moist and clean in the things, right? This guy, however, this is the GOAT, okay? The CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. I use this all over my body. I use it on my face. This is the GOAT. It's fragrance free. Is it fragrance free? It should be fragrance free. My dermatologist put me onto this, okay? It is just, I know I'm putting this on top of something, but as you can see, it just kind of melts into the skin. It's very thick, but in a good way. It is not greasy. It is gonna absorb into the skin. It's got ceramides in it, which are good for protecting the skin barrier. And I've been using this for a very long time, like at least 10 years. And the thing about it is, when I first started using this, I gawked at the price tag. I'm not gonna lie. This tub, I think, runs somewhere between $16 and $17. I straight up gawked. I'm like, you've got to be kidding. I am not paying that kind of coin for some lotion. But this is more than just lotion, okay? This is a moisturizing cream. This actually gets the job done. So when it comes to moisturizing, absolutely 100% use this. I'll use this, but I always put this on top of it because layers are important when you're moisturizing. And then the last layer that I'm going to do is my oil layer. I have two things that I like to use for oil. I don't use them at the same time. This one I love. It's the Equate. This is from Walmart, the Equate body oil. This is the kind of Cocoa Divine, if you will. It has a really yummy smell. It kind of smells like sugar cookies to me, but in like a mature, grown-up kind of way. So I enjoy this. It's a dupe for the Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Body Oil. This is great if I'm going straight to bed because this will kind of just absorb into my skin and it's beautiful and it's perfect. Now, if I'm going to go out and I want to smell nice, I like to use this guy. This is the Tree Hut Ocean Glow Hydrating Body Oil. It has green microalgae, seaweed, and shea butter. It doesn't smell like that, okay? It smells like, it reminds me of something akin to, if you've had Kayali's, the pistachio fragrance, it kind of reminds me of that, honestly. It's a beautiful, super light smell. It doesn't smell like algae, seaweed, or shea butter, honestly. And it's a super lightweight feel. It's super hydrating. And I use that to seal in the moisture that I've put in from the cream. Now, if I'm trying to be real cute and go out, another thing that I'll use is this one right here, okay? This is the Super Goop Glow Oil. This is sun-kissed coconut scent. It's very light, almost an intoxicating scent. I love the fact that it has a little small hole for it to come out, so it's not gonna like gush out every single time that you open it, but it just gives the skin just a nice little glow. And the important thing about this is SPF 50. So if you want to hydrate and glow and then go outside, this is your girl. SPF 50 and you're going to hydrate and glow, sign me up. All right. Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you is this. This is so old school. Oh my gosh. But the thing is, just like with my back and keeping it nice and protected from the sun, my issue with my back gets really dry and itchy if I don't take care of it. The way that I take care of it is to spray some sort of oil back there. And the oil that I prefer is this guy, Avon Skin So Soft. I know this is so old school. I know this predates some of y'all, whatever. This is wonderful, okay? It allows me to spray like that. I can get the job done. And it's super light. It's a dry oil spray, so it's not gonna be super greasy. And that's what I love about it. I've tried the Aveeno body spray. I've tried all the other body sprays, the moisturizing oil-based body sprays. For whatever reason, I keep coming back to this. So I highly recommend this dry oil spray. I think some of the other oil sprays, it doesn't kind of disperse the oil enough. This couple of pumps, my whole back is covered and I'm good. And it's not super greasy. That's what I love. So I've even put this on my back and then immediately put on my pajamas and not even had grease spots on my pajamas. This is my friend, okay? That's what I do to protect my skin before and after gardening. Comment down below and tell me what your favorite tip was, or if there's something else that you happen to do to protect your skin before or after you garden. Let us all know so we can grow together, all right? Thank you so much for being here. I do ask that you like this video if you enjoyed this content, and I will see you again soon. Take care.